When you were in here, what was he doing? What exactly was he doing?
He had not opened the door, and he was afraid. He said that you were going to kill him.
Oh, he probably would have.
Get 2 men down to the landing site. Get the laser cannon out of the ship and set it up in here.
Laser cannon? They can blow away half the
Shit.
city, Captain.
Do it.
But none of them could even imagine that he's actually inside that with her.
I think it's time to go back.
Is it booby-trapped?
No,
Well then.
you don't understand.
That's right, I don't.
I know this man.
He
If
does?
he was going to stop us, he would have done it already.
He
The fact that he
knows
hasn't
him.
means that he wants us here.
You really are a little man, aren't you?
Leave it, Carol. Whatever's in there, we don't need
So
it.
try telling that to Baben.
This the old guy designed it, did he?
Vila! Vila!
Oh, be careful, love. What is it? Don't start off on that great. Go back and... Did it open up?
Carol.
Or did she sink it? Did someone get her?
All right, my friend. But you didn't fool me.
Does he know him? Is it somebody he knew? Or is it just that old man? I'm really liking this episode. Wait, what? The fuck?
Thanks.
For what?
Following me.
Well,
Aw.
I always did have a weakness for nice legs.
Sorry.
It's not what I expected.
What the fuck?
He's lost a lot of weight, hasn't he?
Oh, there's another one.
What the fuck? Where are they?
The translator unit has identified your language as Terran.
Uh-huh.
It's translating my words into a form which I hope you will understand, as unimaginable in its way as the journey in which you have now become involved.
It's all right. That's my man. I just want to see what he's done to us.
It is called
Okay.
Keezarn.
Keezarn?
My people will have forgotten that by the time you hear my voice.
I really like the guy's voice. It's really cool sounding.
It is at the height of its powers.
Uh-huh.
Economic expansion and social development, and a new dark age cannot be long delayed. We
Uh-huh.
had despaired, but now we have found a solution.
Okay. What's that?
The starship in which you now sit contains one terminal. The vault
They're on a ship?
you so ably penetrated contains the
They're
other.
not even on the planet anymore.
I think he's killed us.
The vault on Keezarn will protect that terminal during the generations of barbarism when my people will forget even who they are.
It's not barbarism now.
Once in every 35 generations,
Uh-huh.
they will gather near the city at the edge of the world.
Which is what that
and
thing
one
was,
will be
right?
found who can enter the vault. My people will know peace only if he returns.
You've got to find a way to return.
Only if the ship has reached its destination.
Shit.
If the ship is still in flight, you will not return to Keezarn.
Oh, no, they've got to go back. Otherwise they never will find them.
I'd like to think he suffocated after making that recording, but I doubt it.
Sorry, Vila, it's all my fault.
No, you were right. Baben would never have let me out without finishing the job.
How long do you think the air will last?
Yeah.
Well, if we don't move around too much.
But maybe if they can work out how to, like, reverse it, you know? It's a shame they haven't got Avon with
If you're
them.
thinking of shooting yourself or something, forget it. I don't believe in suicide. It stunts your growth.
Wasn't what I was thinking of.
Have some fun for your last few minutes on the that you're alive. Fair play, Villa. I like her.
Baben's as bad as you can find.
I've heard of him.
I've met him. He's the type that gives crime a bad name.
Oh, and it's all your fucking fault.
They could sleep through a war.
And that's good, because if it is Baben down there, a war is what we'll have.
Orak, are you ready to maintain teleport function?
Of course I am.
Then put us down and stand by for further instructions.
Very well. Stand by. I'm waiting.
So are we.
Teleporting now.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I'm so glad they're pissed off at him. I'm so glad they're pissed off at Karen. I'm so glad. This is what this season needed.
If Vila and Carol are not found and brought here to me...
This is really good role for him too.
Now go and kick some life into the others. But he's still got legs to kick with.
I'm really liking this one. I think the old man knows where they are. Or at least he knows they've gone through the door.
Good. Good.
Oh, this is going to be a mess.
Hurry.
I bet Avon will be able to realise what that thing is and realise what happened with the door, maybe.
Over here.
I think they saw me.
You think? You think? He literally looked straight at you, love. Not anymore.
Not very friendly, are they?
I'm sorry, but she could have done that her fucking self, you know?
What's that?
Something I've been toying with.
She made another weapon, is she?
Hope so.
Make sure you point it in the right direction.
Give her a fucking chance. Don't smile at him. You don't fucking deserve it. He's really got to earn their trust back. I hope he does it now by helping Vila. Whoa, I'm so glad we've got our weapon making stuff happening again. Nice. Again, we've needed that as well, like remembering that little part of hers.
We're still alive. Carol! Carol! We're still alive. We should be dead by now.
Are you
Yeah.
bragging or complaining?
The air's as fresh
A
as
bit of
ever.
both.
Do you realise what that means?
We're going to die of exhaustion.
Here.
The door should be here. They walk out of the transmitter, straight out onto the planet.
What are you talking about?
He
You're
hid
still-
the door, right?
To make sure none of his victims did anything rash like attacking the weakest point of the ship.
It's here. I know it's here.
If you say so.
How would he hide it?
Another one of those force fields.
Right. Set to refract light at the same...
Yeah, but you ain't got the device.
Supposing the door is already open, but the field hasn't switched off.
Why should we suppose that?
Because the air's still fresh. Air will bleed to a
Yeah.
force field.
Can we get through it?
If the energy threshold isn't too low and the field too thick.
Uh-huh. Yeah, use one of his bones.
One tried. But the air ran out on him. Ship was still in
Aww,
flight.
poor guy. Oh, yeah, use his device.
Can I do anything?
Keep the sweat out of my eyes.
Right.
No, don't do that. Your legs are bad for my concentration.
I like her. I like him. This is a really good episode. Whoa.
Are you all right?
Discharged straight through me.
Oh, Vila. But did he do it? He did it. Oh, brilliant. He did it. Oh, I'm so happy. Whoa. Tiny looking planet. This episode's brilliant. This episode's brilliant so far. Okay, one of them fell down before he got shot.
Get their guns.
Exactly. That's what you do. You get their guns. Thank you, Avon.
Drop the guns.
Avon's... or Vila. No, Taran has got a lot to make up for.
A laser cannon isn't very professional.
You'd blow away half the city.
All the city.
Energy feedback, heat reflection, you would go with it.
It's an open ground weapon, you should know that.
I do know that.
You'd have to be insane to use
Well,
it.
he is
then.
insane.
Maybe I am insane.
Captain! We're wiping us out. We've only 7 men left. Boom!
Nice. Yes. Oh, shit. Sorry, my watch is now going off. Shit, bollocks. Hang on. There we go. Oh, oh, Callie, come on. Kick ass. Make up for how you didn't do it last week. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Nice. Yes.
Babe, I had a rumor you were dead. Funny, that turns out to be true.
Do I know you?
That's the trouble with celebrities. They never remember the little things.
Where is Vila?
Who?
How would you like me to let some fresh air into that rancid little brain?
I
of
love how angry he is at getting to Vila. This is awesome.
How about the woman that killed Babin?
Or better still, the girl who killed Babin.
I don't know where he is.
You can do better than that.
He disappeared.
Only from your sight.
Norl knows.
We are awaiting his return.
He knew the
I
whole...
mean, he got it open. He's been in there all the time.
Dana, take our guest outside and watch him.
Oh, this is a... Oh.
I wonder what planet it is.
We'll probably never know,
Perhaps we should give it a name.
if you like.
How about Homeworld? Villa World?
Homeworld. Villa World. Yes, Villa World.
I'm liking this. I really am. This is a really good episode for him.
What is it?
These are what got me into this in the first place. You've no idea how much they're worth.
We're going back.
When you're ready, there's no hurry.
Well, come on. We've wasted enough time.
Oh,
say
she's
something wrong?
insulted. She wanted to stay
Carol,
with you.
What's the matter?
She wanted to stay with you.
If you think what happened in here gives you the right to treat me like some
To
sort
treat you like some sort of what? I haven't treated you like any sort of anything. When all of a sudden, for no good reason at all, you'd throw a tantrum and go off in all directions.
He never know. He don't know.
All right, then give me a good reason. I'm a reasonable man.
She wanted to stay with you.
You really don't know, do you?
Isn't that what I just said?
Oh.
Oh, please.
Love, you've just met him.
Stop fighting now. Of all the
Aww.
things I enjoy doing, quarrelling with you comes 574th on my list.
Should we go?
Aww.
That list.
Things you enjoy doing?
You wouldn't be interested in what comes top of it, would you?
Oh, cheeky. I had a feeling that kind of joke would come in.
Why is it getting darker all the time?
Because they're coming back. They really don't talk, do they? Is he like the keeper of the gate? Because he's got that, like, talisman type thing on there.
As long as it takes.
He's determined to get him
Feeling
back.
guilty.
Yes, a little.
You
There are
fucking
no
should
lighting
do.
systems that I can find.
I'm glad they're pissed off at him. I'm glad.
It is time to leave this place.
Here he comes.
Hello?
Villa!
Now, that is what I call an entrance.
Aww.
Villa, we thought we'd lost you.
But every silver lining has a cloud.
What happened?
Baben got away from me.
He'll be making for his ship.
No! Let him go. He has no men left.
But there are still men guarding your people.
They will have been dealt with. My people are coming.
They are?
Summoned to enter the city.
Oh, so now they can go back through and go to a new world. Oh, I like that miniature.
That's what this is all about. This isn't a city, it's a travel terminus. And it's announcing that it's open for business.
So they can now go back to their, like, go to the new world. I like that.
My people are gone. And now I too must go.
How much of it did you know beforehand, Noel?
Only that the door to the next world must be opened by a clever man.
Aww.
We encouraged him in that.
By convincing him that the vault contained something of great value which you didn't want him to have.
It was
Treasure
no
is
more
very
than the
valuable
truth,
to him in New World.
because some of us died before we told him. Vila, you're a clever man and brave.
Aww, I love this.
And now, I must join my people.
Why did that almost make me emotional then?
Wait.
That was a brilliant episode. She going with them?
You too are brave and have helped my people. You are welcome. You are both welcome to come with us.
Villa, we'll wait on the ship. Let us know what you decide.
I like that Tarrant's the one that said that. But you can see it on, like, at least Callie's face. They don't want him to go. I think even Avon too.
Are you coming with me?
I can't.
Why not? It's a chance to be free. You saw that place. It's beautiful.
But there's nothing there worth stealing. It's just that it's what makes me, me.
Yeah,
Carol, a thief isn't what I am. It's who I am.
Forget it.
I know what he means.
What makes you think I like you at all?
Because you can't like someone without them liking you back. And I like you, Carol.
No, that is a complete lie. Unfortunately, you can like someone and them not like you back.
The difference is, I love you.
Oh, oh, Villa.
I should have killed you a long time ago, Carol.
Go quickly.
Villa, he'll kill you.
Take her quickly. Get her out of here. Go! Go!
That's it. Come on, Villa. No.
It's a force field!
And he's going to blow himself up. And it's going to refract back onto him and he's going to die. That is a hell of a powerful laser. That was cool. Holy shit, that was powerful.
She escaped safely then?
Oh, yes. To a new life and all that.
I sad to see her go.
We can all get back to business then.
Not quite. We still have to find those crystals for the weaponry systems.
Avon!
He found them.
That enough?
Yes, I'm impressed.
Wonderful.
Aw.
That makes it all worthwhile.
Welcome back, Vila.
Oh, I love that it's him saying that. He has got respect for him.
I'm sorry for what I said to you.
Good.
I didn't mean it. It wasn't true.
To tell you the truth, I don't really care. It's not important anymore.
Oh, he misses her.
If I thought that was a serious question, I'd be very worried about you.
I think I've just made the biggest mistake of my life.
He
In
misses
light of your
her.
previous record, that seems unlikely. I would predict that there are far greater mistakes waiting to be made by someone with your obvious talent for them.
It's a comforting thought. Let's hope they've all got good legs.
That was freaking brilliant. Oh, that was a good episode. Pissed off at Taran at the beginning, but then immediately we had. Oh, I love that Avon was just like threatening Taran because of what he said to Vila. And then Callie too, and even Dana was pissed off at him. I love that. It was like I literally said at the beginning, Avon and Vila are like brothers. In a way, they take the piss out of each other. They hate on each other, but they will defend each other. Like if they're allowed to take the piss out of each other, stuff like that. But if you hurt the other, no. And Avon fucking proved that. I love that episode. That is what it needed. This is what I've been wanting. Like I've been wanting Taran to be humbled. I've been wanting him to be humbled. And he apologized to Vila. That was a freaking great episode for me. That was so good. And we had the Doctor. We had Colin Baker in that. That was so freaking good. I loved the first episode with Dana. I did like Taran's first episode too. But that's my favourite episode of the season so far. Might be one of my favourite episodes. Full stop. It's like it came at just like they started. There was little seeds of annoyance with Taran last time, even with the issues of the episode. But the seeds of like hating Taran last episode really paid off here. This episode came at just the right time in the season. Just the right time. If they'd had that Taran being too cocky for too long without having this kind of thing happen, it would have got too far for me to. Like, I don't know if I might end up liking him for the rest of the season. I don't know. Please do not tell me. I hate recording in the daytime. But yeah, don't tell me if things change in the future. But if it had gone on any longer, there would have been no turning back. I would just going, you can't fucking redeem him in my eyes, you know? But I'm hoping things might turn around. That was brilliant episode. That was really well done. But is it Chris Boucher or Boucher? I don't know how to say his name. I'm sorry, but he's good. I can remember I've liked some of his previous ones too. Like that kind of had a ooh in that, and then Taran right at the beginning having a go. It came at the right fucking time. It's like last season 2. Still didn't like. Obviously, I still miss my Gan. I still miss Gan. One of my 3 favorites. But it came at the right time for Blake. In him realising he'd gone too far in his crusade against the Federation, you know? It came at just the right time. And this episode has come at just the right time for Taran. Unless they fuck it up next episode and he's still as cocky as shit as ever and not apologetic or anything like that. Now my daughter's being freaking noisy. That was so good. That might be my favourite episode. Like, it was just it was a good episode, but I think the timing of it in the season made me enjoy it even more. My favourite thing was Avon being threatening Taran because of what happened to Vila. I love that, and Callie as well, and even Dana hated on him. Like going, he might want to kill you. It's what I would do. Oh, That's just what this season needed. I'm so freaking happy. I was starting like again, like I've enjoyed it, like other episodes of this season and stuff like that. It's just that last episode was like, to me, this season hadn't quite got to how much I enjoyed last season. And I was starting to get a bit like, okay, yeah, we'll carry on watching it. I'll just get through this season. Next season might be better type thing. I was like, had that inkling of the start of that kind of feeling. So this episode came at the right time for me as well as Taran. Oh, that was brilliant. And plus, on top of all of that, it was a Vila-centric episode. Like the closest we've had to a Vila-centric episode was it wasn't even Vila-centric. It was them on the gambling space station where you had Deep Roy as well, and Vila ended up playing chess against him, but they had Aurak. Can't remember the name of the place, but like the guy that ran the place was dressed up as a Prince Regent. But that was like the bits between Vila and Avon then. I freaking loved those. That's the closest we've come to like a Vila-centric episode. So this was like heaven in terms of this, like for me, you know? Like that was brilliant. And oh, Michael Keaton was so good in this episode. And so was Colin Baker. He's menacing. He was great. I'm so happy. It was a young Colin Baker. Like, I've not seen, like, obviously I saw with Doctor Who, him in the Centenary special last year, or Centennial. Saw him as like an older looking doctor, obviously, because he looks like he does now. But I've seen pictures of him in his run as the Doctor. I've never seen any footage, so I don't know what he was like. And obviously I've got a long way with my classic Doctor Who viewings to get to his stuff. So I'm still on season 2 with William Hartnell. But it gives me a little taste of what he might be able to do as the Doctor. I don't know. But I really liked him in this one. He was really good. He's got that really like menacing stare, what he could do with his eyes. I loved that episode. That's definitely my favourite so far this season. Possibly my favourite episode of the show. Because it, again, not just what happened in the episode, it's the timing of it too. I love it. I'm repeating myself now. I loved that episode. I don't know how you guys feel about this episode. If you guys don't like it, that's fair. I don't mind you guys discussing in the comments why you don't like this episode. Like I said, everybody enjoys different episodes. And if you don't like a certain episode, that's fine. If I don't like a certain episode, that's fine too. But I'd love to know what you guys think of this episode, whether you liked it or not. Stuff like that. I love, even though I haven't been replying to comments as much as I can, I'm going to make it part of my routine once I move. It's easier for me to get into routine in a new place, you know? Like, I benefit from routines. But getting into a new routine is quite difficult for me, especially when I'm like in a new setting. So if I know what to expect from the beginning when I move, it'll be easier. So I'm going to get answering comments into my routine, if that makes sense. So hopefully I'll start to be able to do it again, because I used to do every episode. But then my head just stopped because of stress and anxiety and all that sort of shit. I'm getting better at it because I've been doing Good Omens and stuff like that. But anyway, I do like look at comments and I see the notifications and I read bits and stuff like that. So I do see some of them. It's just my head's had a lot on it for the last few months. But this episode was freaking brilliant. It's what I needed at this point in the season. I needed that. The show needed that. Taran definitely fucking needed that. But yeah, that was fantastic. I'd love to know what you guys think of the episode. But if you did enjoy the episode or the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you again for the next one. Bye-bye.